Season 3, we're still in Wynwood. This, I would say, was one of the biggest surprises. It was Season 3 in Wynwood. This was probably the biggest surprise to date so far on somebody I had a chance to interview. Why? So typically what happens is the crew will keep me what's called on ice, away from the subject I'm about to interview, so it remains fresh. And so here's what I knew. I was meeting some person named Arive. I was going to be interviewing him down on the streets in front of a mural he had just painted in the heat that was like 105 that day. And so when we pull up, the first thing is I'm looking for my subject. And my DP, my director of photography, goes, he's right there. Now, when you think of a graffiti artist and you think of a gangster, right, you're not looking for somebody who looks to be about the same age as you. So that really threw me. And then as we dug in, the commitment to art and the commitment to creativeness and then the sort of respect for history, I now understand what these street artists do and are committed to. It just so happens that conventional art or consumers of conventional art massively disrespect out of ignorance their platform and the fabric, cement or wood that they play on. You're going to enjoy this one. I really, really felt close to Arive on this, and I hope it sort of conveys that through the shoot.
Interview, take one, Mark.
So when you see something like this, how does it manifest itself? I'm really curious about that. Do you just start with an image?
Yeah, it's a vision. It's already here. It's already in the mind. The mock-up is already.
Does she look like you imagined?
Yeah.
So does the old school hold a little weight?
People have asked me that before. And I would say, you know what? Everybody has their place. In history, when you look at it on a timeline, because this person contributed to this led to this, you know, just like everything else, like all the artists, you know, even from, you know, Rembrandt and Picasso and Dali.
We all stood on somebody else's shoulders.
Exactly. So that respect has to be given. You're like, oh man, this person is like phenomenal now.
And that takes place in the street culture.
Yeah, it does.
Thanks, buddy. Can we cut that down and I can take it home with me?